It doesn't have to be the best to be perfect. Perfection simply means it's what completes you. And that form changes from every person because we all lack in different ways. The missing piece that we're looking for won't be found in the same place another finds it in. So, perfection, therefore, is an ever moving destination. We must constantly seek it. And the main goal is to move towards it tirelessly and that we may never get lost and always fix our eyes at the goal that may not necessarily be attainable but serves as an inspiration nonetheless, a mark we can aim for to rise above the flaws we fall under and transcend to a higher version of ourselves. And that's the only thing that matters in reality, that we not only live by bread alone, but by the beauty we aspire to be. That is the art of perfection. And how can we achieve these? Well, by simply being better than who we were yesterday, to slowly and carefully move our flaws and shape them to assimilate with our beauty, make our insecurities our strength by constantly growing and learning what we lack. It's the humility to be aware of our shortcomings, which enables us to become, well, better. So find what it is that causes you to stumble and make sure you develop that and grasp it until you have full control of it. And there are three main factors which contributes to perfection. First is discipline. Second is responsibility. And third is devotion. We're going to be going step by step at each stages to accomplish perfection for ourselves. The first is discipline. If it's your physical body that you have no control, then instill discipline to it so that you may not be tempted and you may have full sovereignty of the decisions your body makes, not to be corrupted by the sensual pleasures and emotional impulses which deceives our body. And in time, you will have the power over your own body. And once you do that, then self improvement is well underway. Discipline isn't about refraining yourself from everything, but rather staying focused on the priorities you deem higher than the current desires you may feel. Ultimately, sacrificing what you can have now to something better you can have later. Discipline is an indicator on how we value ourselves and our perception of our worth. If we are driven by our impulses, then we are like beggars that beg for attention and pleasure. But if we remain composed during the temptations, our desires, then we evidently know our value to be greater than that which is offered to us. And subconsciously, that tells our body that we are better and deserve better. Once your mind leads with this mentality from discipline, then your body will follow and will obey your command rather than your body leading you astray. Now, the second one is responsibility. Be responsible for your own mistakes, own up to it, beat yourself up for it, but acknowledge when you've done wrong so that you may correct it in the future. And doing so will create a better environment for you and everyone else around you. Your life is like a garden which you must constantly water and take care of, protecting it carefully from anything that may harm it, so that you may never lose the petals of the flowers you raise, and to make it blossom into something beautiful. Analogous to perfection, we must also water ourselves daily and plant the seeds of positivity in our own lives so that we may blossom into our higher self and become who we were designed to be. That's ultimately what perfection is, to become the complete version of ourselves, a full circle of completion. It is arriving at a point where all of our past traumas no longer haunts us, where our broken hearts are mended, where our failures and setbacks no longer holds us. It is the moment where we have conquered our flaws and corrected all our mistakes from the past to come to a full circle of loving the person we used to hate. That is the old you. Lastly is devotion. Be devoted to the evolution of yourself. Having loyalty to what is best for you will be the remedy to your brokenness. Making sure that you don't allow yourself to be treated unfairly, belittled, or unappreciated by anybody whatsoever, but instead find people that will appreciate you, or if not, become that very person that will recognize the good in you. Being kind to yourself paves the road to perfection. Make sure you remain unaffected by the opinion of others and spending your entire time to developing your skills and your character. Don't be washed away by the capricious trends of the world. Find your own path and stick to it no matter how lonely it gets. Harness your passion and grind on your craft day in and day out. Become so focused on your pursuit of greatness that you leave the world behind. Go so far as to drown the scream of doubt and the haters till it becomes but mere echoes in the distance. You want to arrive at a place where your thoughts and dreams become untouchable, but the covetous cries of the critics. This is the place where perfection thrives, in the solace of serenity. It's the soil which the seed of perfection is planted upon, and this is the environment that you need to find. Once you find this, perfection grows from you, and you become the very beauty which others inspire to be. All in all, perfection is found in the things we lack, for it is what completes us. And finding that which makes us a whole is the art of perfection. For perfection isn't about having everything, it is simply lacking nothing. Perfection is a tree with its own shelter. To be perfect is something that is unattainable. Perfection is an aim we must go for, a goal we must march towards. And you shouldn't fear perfection, for perfection is in every single one of us. We must decenter it, uncover it, and unveil it so that we can find the best version of ourselves. Thank you for watching. Like this video and please subscribe to my channel. Let's grow this together. And comment down below if you have anything, any topic that you'd like me to talk about, and try to philosophize as deeply as I can to help each other and grow together and enlighten our souls. I'm 30. Thank you for watching another episode of Art of the Soul.